Hey guys, yeah. So I started to go live on my new computer, and for some reason it won't record an audio. I'll have to think about it. It's a great computer, but anyhow, this live, I've done I think one of them before, so and we'll see if this works. But Tiger Woods, first of all, has his My Swing, and this is on Golf Digest. So you do Google Golf Digest, Tiger Woods, My Swing. Now, Bobby Jones had his My Swing series. Jack Nicklaus had his Swing series. God bless Ben Hogan. He had books. And what I'm talking about now is if you look at Tiger Woods, he is adapting some of the things that I figured out maybe 10 years ago. It feels like 10 years ago. I call it the inside figure eight shape golf swing. Now, there's a lot of instructors, Mike Malaska and the gentleman from Australia. I know his name. It's just I have trouble with memory. I'll get it here. Bradley Hughes. They have a little bit of a different take on it. But basically, it's not, let's say that we're sitting down and we want to take something this way. And that's the Hank Haney, and that's this position here. Tiger Woods, Ben Hogan is this way. Now, so that's a little bit of what I want to cover right now. The placement of the hands is this way. In this a little waggle thing I just sent, is that if you look, this is on the Golf Digest, My Swing, that you need to buy. It's like $12. He's doing this. A lot of people say, well, no, Billy, he's just breaking his wrist. You just take it back and you just let the club do this. It's just whatever. No, it's an internal roll. So if my thumb is doing this way, my thumb's going that way. My thumb is going that way. But yet the motion's this way. You see, that's not intuitive. That is trained. He's adding loft. Let's do it this way. This is the face. He's adding loft. People say, well, Mr. Hogan wanted the club open. Well, there's a couple things that's happening. It's this little motion here gets you on the inside track. Now, I don't have clubs in my hand. Tiger Woods says in the series that he thinks now about his hands and his chipping and his pitching. He hits hook chip shots. He hits cut chip shots. He hits flip chip shots. He'll change his grip. He talks about all this stuff. So it's in the hands. And so here again, it's this. The left arm's this way, inside up and under. Now, you'll see the Tiger Woods swing. He talks about a grid. This is his shot-making one. So you got 3 boxes here, 3 here, 3 here. I saw, when I went out and hit the balls, a one of the center square. I was hitting it, and then I was doing this. I was hitting it, and I was doing this. Or I'd go low into it and doing that. So I basically had what he had, but I was, targeting the center. Get a 8-iron. After you listen to this, spend time with it, is get an 8-iron. 8-iron is kind of like, I can handle it. It's got, it's a little bit longer, you're not hunched over, but choke up and then just work on these things. Now, take care of yourself, take time with yourself, take patience with yourself. You're not going to get this all in one day. And just, bear with me a little bit. Tiger Woods is revamping his swing into Ben Hogan. Most of it is in there, and it's going to be fun. I believe he'll have at least five more majors, and then he'll say, I'm retired. Bobby Jones, see ya. Jack Nicklaus, see ya. Now, I don't think he's going to linger and play horrible golf. I don't think that we'd want that. He had a little, problems with his back and stuff. But he's freeing his hips up. He talks about, and I'm not going to say everything that's in this series, that it's even on the draw, it's inside up and under. Now, I never said that you come in with a cut. Once you get here, at the top, you lose the cut. At the top, you lose the cut. And on the draw swing, he wants, at the transition, he wants to be more on the right side. And I did a video a couple weeks ago. This is prior to I even saw this. And I told Christo, his golf swing is beautiful. He's coming on strong. Cristo Garcia, and you know who he is. That's myswingevolution.com. But you get here, you still got the inside cup. You hold it right to there. On the draw, Tiger Woods says he's not thinking body, he's thinking arms and hands. And he has the Ben Hogan follow through. Some young people here, when I say Hogan, they think Hulk Hogan. If you want to study Tiger, you have to look at Hogan. If you like Hogan, look at Tiger. You're going to get so much out of it. And look at Cristo Garcia's My Swing Evolution, because he is spending the time. This man can dance, he can fight, and he can swing a golf instrument. So you want to, and if you never went to myswingevolution.com, you need to go there. But anyhow, Mr. Hogan, when he got up in age, he'd go out on the range, and John Schlee was a student. He knew, Ben Hogan knew that he was a student. So, and this is in, I don't remember John Schlee's, folks will put it in here, John Schlee's book. He's passed away. Mr. Hogan says, you grab a chair. I'm setting this on a chair, but let's say I have a chair here, like if you're going to sit in it, the seat would be that way. You grab it. He says, throw it down the fairway. So everybody would grab it and try to go like that. And the damn chair would go in a country club's member's kitchen. They just couldn't do it. They didn't understand, and this is, I want to say, the handwritten letter. I talk about the handwritten letter, a true, authentic 1948 handwritten letter that I found the deceased pro, Pat Mahoney's family, the last Mahoney. He says, I'm the grandson. You want to talk to my dad? He's the judge. Yes, Mr. Hogan wrote this handwritten letter for my dad, Pat Mahoney. Pat Mahoney was a PGA pro, Paseo Temple Country Club in California in 1948. David Ledbetter wrote about it in Hogan's Swing. Ken Venturi says, no, this is coming from Hogan. They just didn't know when he wrote it. They poo-pooed it. I even went through the Hogan heirs and the heirs who were still alive. Says, no, Ben wouldn't have done that. What? Even somebody who works at the golf course over there, I'm not going to say who, he says, no, he wouldn't have done that. He never talked to me about it. What? Mr. Hogan didn't talk to everybody about all the stuff he did. So anyhow, it's a 1948 handwritten letter, Ben Hogan's letterlessons.com. This is my deal. I found the Mahoney. I found the research. I've talked and helped Ed Seal, Ron Sathoff write a book from Ben Hogan to Ron to you. Now, right now, there's little issues with online videos, and both of them have passed away, and I'm trying to resurrect that book. The books there are just the damn videos. But I talked to Ron Sathoff. God bless him. He's with the Lord. He says, that's absolutely true. It's a push going back, and it's a push going through. Mr. Hogan hated the golf instrument, the toe of the instrument. He said to me when we were in the grill that it's a hook instrument, and he hated it. It made him throw up. He hated the toe. He says it would drop to the ground. So the deal is, Mr. Hogan, Tiger Woods is not doing this. Again, to the analogy of the chair. If you push that chair back, it's in the handwritten letter, you push the club head back, handwritten letter again, the shoulder drops an inch, the left side sags, the left knee goes to the right knee. It's a push. And then you're here, and this is where Tiger Woods now, he's pushing, and he's staying on the right side for his draw swing. If you take it inside up and under, and then there's a motion here, you lost the cup at the top, then you can push. You can throw that chair 100 yards down the fairway, maybe. I hope you understand this. And don't get blown away saying, well, this is too involved. It's simple. Come here, let's just do your left hand. Oral Roberts, remember, you folks are old. I used to do this. Oral Roberts was a pastor, black and white TV, says, put your hand on the screen and God will give you $5. Or give me $5. And I used to do that. And I put handprints, and my dad, Woody, would wake up to watch the St. Louis baseball game. He says, God damn it, who put a handprint on my TV set? But put your hand out here and do that for me. Kink it back. Tiger Woods is kinking it. He's kinking it. See in the Waggles video I just did, he's kinking it. The left thumb, put some Bengay on that thumb. He's just not happy. He says, okay, at the top of the swing, the left thumb, Hogan said it supports the club. Not really, because you'll get here. You don't want to get here, especially going back. And if you're going back that way, are you in the inner rail or the outer rail? You're on the outer rail. Now, it's not to say that you can't play golf that way, but now you have to manage the entire golf instrument. Here, it's like a musical instrument, and especially you get the left side sagging in. Watch Tiger Woods. He's loosened his hips up. He was interviewed. A nice, attractive lady says, "What are you doing now, Tiger?" He says, "I'm opening up the hips here." And he's opening it up over here. The feet move the ankles move the knees move the hips. He's not solid in here this way and doing that. Not doing it. Okay, so you have to, on this live chat, I'm using my phone because my blasted computer doesn't work, but it's inside, up, and under, and then there's a motion here, and then it's a push. You can see Tiger Woods in his follow through. Here, he's got his hit in his head here, the shaft. Jackie Burke. People don't know about Jackie Burke. Well, you got to go to In the Dirt. I'll get the names. I get screwed up here. To go In the Dirt. Mike Maves. Is that Jackie Burke would say, "My dad told me that at the top of the swing, you want to sense that the club is going out to the right." Kind of like Bobby Jones. Don't get too crazy about this. Don't say, "I don't want to swing like," well, you better understand this. It's inside, up, and under. He says, "My dad told me that I feel like the club is aiming to the target or where I want it to go. And then when I come through, I have it around my head." That is the Ben Hogan golf swing. That is a Tiger Woods golf swing in a nutshell. I would say get a club, have it up in here, and just look down the fairway and try to sense, not over here and lay it off, but you're getting this club in this position. At the beginning of the driving lesson, Tiger Woods is talking to his caddy, and he's doing this. He's just not doing. He is free flowing, and then on the draw, he's holding back, pushing down the right side, and then pushing the right side in, and then using arms. On the fade, check this out. His fade swings, I would teach. If you can understand how to hit a power fade, this will help your irons, and you'll hit a very straight driver with a little bit of a fade. He says he's more over it. He gets it up, and then he wants to hit down and to the left. Inside, up, and under. Then it's this way. If you're going to hit down, you're pushing. You tell me if you're going to hit down on something that you'd be pulling. Pulling, you're that way. He says it's more body. His body is going. He's inside, up, and under. Then he's sitting down. I says, check out his right hand. If your right hand's this way, it's because of the cup of the left wrist. The left thumb is that way. I'm overdoing it. This is what Jody Vasquez learned from Ben Hogan, Afternoons with Hogan. Mr. Hogan says, do this, and get up at the top of the swing. And Jody still says, I don't understand that. He goes, get up at the top of the swing, get a cut. You tell me what you feel. Oh, I'm on balance. Yeah, now you can use your right side. Jody says in his book, my friend, you very well need to get a full shoulder turn. You want to get a full shoulder turn. You push in the handwritten letter that I researched, and it's true. I'm sorry. You're there. Mr. Hogan said at the top of the swing, now check this out, at the top of the swing, and I believe what he meant about top of the swing is once he went from the top to down, he saw one knuckle. I don't believe he saw one knuckle going back. He got to here, and then once he says because he was doing this, once he started down, once you start down, you're going from the top of the swing to the downswing. He's seeing one knuckle. He got rid of his cut. Tiger Woods is doing that. It's very prevalent in his non-draw swing. Let's call it a fade swing or straight ball. Now, Tiger Woods envisions a grid. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in the center. What I did, this is like 8 years ago, I'd get 2 500 ball baskets, run out in the corner under a tree with my V1 camera when it was new, and I dissected the handwritten letter. And after like 3 months, I go, crap, I think I got it, but I want to aim the son of a bitch. So I got my 2 alignment rods. I threw those suckers out. Mr. Hogan didn't look at his railroad tracks. He didn't swing in railroad tracks. Tiger Woods is not doing railroad tracks. I ran out there and I ended up doing like arm's length. And I was just piping every ball. I'd go in the middle and I would hit a straight ball. And I'd just go, this is getting crazy here. Then I'd go straight in that way, straight in this way, straight in that way. I did it. I understood it. Because once I knew how the club flowed in the swing, and I go, 1, 2, 3, 4, move the left knee and close the door. 1, 2, 3, 4, move the left knee and move the left knee and move the left knee and close the door. I had it. I had guys pulling up in their carts. This is a true story. So, 2 Japanese guys, and they were Japanese because that's all they spoke. They pulled up right behind me. It kind of freaked me out. I was over the corner. They took the cart path, came in over there, and they were yelling. They were talking to each other, and I said, "Shit, I got to hit this ball good." So I tried to explain to them what I was doing. Showed them my grip, inside, up, and under, and I showed them what I was doing, and I think they understood it. This is crazy. It's not really the verbal words. My computer system here is not working, so I'm doing the bubbles. And I think some people like that. They look at that and look at this, look at that, look at this. It's like watching the Superman comic. I think they'll get it. Tiger Woods says that his dad on putting says it's a camera. It's a picture. You want to take a picture of what you're doing. You look at Tiger Woods' eyes. You look at Crystal Garcia's eyes. You see what he's doing because he's a Hollywood man. You picture it, and then you tell your mind to tell your body what to do. Mr. Hogan says it's all up in here, that he could have an accident. He did, and he still had it. People are they're not having patience with themselves. You really need to do that. On this live thing, and I'll see who, I can't see who's calling in, but please, my wife had breast cancer. I do have some insurance, but I need some assistance. I have books. I have opportunities for you to send me your golf swing, and we can do this. What I'm showing you now with the waggle, you need to get the Tiger Woods. It's the Golf Digest Tiger Woods, and to spend your time. Don't try to absorb all this all at once. Nobody can. But when you see Tiger Woods play now, look at some of the golf videos I've done using the Fernando Cano film that I have legal rights to. I converted that to an artsy-fartsy. I have posters that shows you. I found and I redigitized it and I color schemed it. I have these beautiful posters that you can pick yourself up a poster and you can go over to Kinko's and get a frame, just basic, and you can sit and look at it. Even in the cool blue where Hogan is hitting this soft wedge, that's Tiger Woods. It's mind-blowing. The world has changed. I see it, and I believe just very few people that are students of this get it. God bless you. I'll see what the comments are, but it's Ben Hogan's letterlessons.com, and you take care, and you have a great day.